just want y'all to know that I slowed down so that our interpreters can do what they need to do. So if you see me going slow, that's what it's all about. Good morning. As of today, we are at 1,060 confirmed cases in Baltimore City and an increase of 489 over the last 7 days. I know I said this week and I said it yesterday, and I'm going to say it again today. Everyone needs to stay home unless you are going out for an essential reason. Every time you leave your house, you put yourself and everyone in your household at risk. This includes everyone you come in contact with, your family, your friends, and your neighbors. We must keep our social distancing and mitigation practices to continue flattening the curve. Now to the business of the day. Early this morning, I signed a certification form that's part of the Federal CARES Act. The certification form, which must be signed by the chief executives of jurisdictions seeking financial relief and submitted to the federal government by Friday, makes Baltimore City eligible to receive direct reimbursement for expenditures that resulted from COVID-19. I want to thank the members of Maryland's congressional delegation for their hard work, fighting for resources for Baltimore and the state. I had a chance to speak with the delegation yesterday and personally thank them. I stressed to our members the need for greater flexibility as Congress considered additional stimulus legislation. In Baltimore, we're seeing our source of revenue slow to a trickle, and any new stimulus legislation must allow cities like Baltimore to use funding to make up for revenue loss due to COVID-19. And with that, I'd like to turn to an important announcement. Today, I'm officially announcing that the 2020 Baltimore City tax sale has been postponed until July the 20th. We have also selected new notification dates. The publication of tax sale eligible property addresses will be on May 13th. The final notice mailed giving property owners 30 days to reduce lien balance and avoid tax sale will be June 1st. And the deadline for reducing lien balances and removal from tax sale lists will be on June the 30th. This is an effort to provide property owners with adequate time to adjust and prepare for the tax sale, while upholding the integrity of the tax sale process and compliance with Maryland state tax laws. Because circumstances surrounding the COVID-19 outbreak are fluid and change rapidly, the 2020 tax sale may be extended in the future. For the most up-to-date information or questions regarding the Baltimore City's 2020 tax sale, property owners should go to www.bidbaltimore.com. And that's www.bidbaltimore.com. Next, a couple of weeks ago, we announced the Personal Protective Equipment Manufacturing Fund in partnership with the Baltimore Development Corporation. And today, I'm happy to announce the 9 Baltimore City manufacturers and businesses, which were awarded grants from the newly created fund to produce PPE listed on Maryland's critical needs list. The awardees are Sue Lab USA, who will be producing face masks, Quality Mask Supply, who will be producing face masks, Custom 3D, who will be producing face shields, Maryland Thermoform, who will be producing face shields, Will's Printing Co., who will be producing face shields, Mount Royal Soap Company, who will be producing hand sanitizer, Lothar Distilling, who will be producing hand sanitizers, Different Regard, who will be producing gowns, hazmat suits, and Citywide Youth Development, who also will be producing gowns and hazmat suits. BDC Made in Baltimore program has been helping the city makers and manufacturers identify additional resources and also help promote and administer this fund. More than 50% of the grants were awarded to either minority or women-owned businesses. And now to talk more about the fund and awardees, we have Andy Cook, campaign manager for the Made in Baltimore program.
Thank you, Mayor Young. If there's one good thing we can say about the challenge that our world currently finds itself in, is that we're daily reminded of the heroic efforts of our first responders, healthcare providers, and essential workers. These people are putting their safety on the line in order to help others, and they need the gloves, masks, shields, and other protective equipment to keep them safe while they do so. So to that list of heroes, I'd like to add Baltimore's small manufacturers, many of whom have, in some cases overnight, completely retooled their operations in order to begin producing personal protective equipment for our frontline workers. The PPE Grant Fund was created to help these businesses purchase the materials and equipment needed to spin up these new operations and to bring their employees back to work. I want to recognize Mayor Young, Baltimore Development Corporation President Colin Tarbert, and all the staff at the BDC who recognized the urgency of this need and truly moved with lightning speed to organize and deploy these funds to help our small businesses spin up these new operations. Finally, I'd ask that you all remember the names Mayor Young read out just a moment ago, so that once we've passed through this crisis, we can continue to support these businesses by buying local. Thank you.
Thank you again, Andy, for your hard work. And finally tonight, Charm TV launches a new virtual entertainment platform called Charm TV Music. The new platform is dedicated to all things music, featuring DJs, national and local talent. Charm TV Music debuts tonight with a classic music set by Baltimore's own DJ Gemini. So tonight at 8 p.m., please go to Charm TV's Facebook or Instagram to enjoy the virtual set. Charm TV goal is to broadcast a new set every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. On Monday, April the 20th, Charm TV Music is featuring 16-year-old singing sensation Thailand, who just released his new single, Feel This Way, featuring Ronnie DeVoe of the legendary group New Edition. And on Monday, April the 27th, Charm TV Music is featuring singer and songwriter Raheem Devon. We are all in this together, and this is just another way the city is working to provide relief to residents. Now we'll take a few questions.
Mayor, the paperwork you signed today, first of all, about submitting for the CARES Act, what will that do?
That would allow the federal government to send money directly to Baltimore. I have Henry Raymond to come up and talk a little more about that.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for your financial leadership during this period of unprecedented fiscal uncertainty. As it relates to the CARES Act specifically, approximately $103 million will be made available for the city of Baltimore to cover operating expenses that were not included in the current year budget, that were unanticipated, unplanned, and are directly related to the COVID-19 issue that we're experiencing. Presently, our understanding is that this $103 million cannot be used for backfilling revenue. As excuse me, as we've previously discussed, because of the economic downturn, we've had to write down current year revenue for fiscal 20 by $68 million. So we're projecting to end the year with a $42 million shortfall. It would be a tremendous help if we were able to use that the revenue to backfill the revenue that we're not going to attain. So that's in discussion. So right now, it can only be used for operating expenses that are directly COVID related. Yes, I can provide several examples. Operating supplies such as the PPE equipment, food distribution, food transportation to assist the members of our community that are having food issues, uh, cleaning products, and other initiatives that the administration is undertaking.
Do you have $103 million of that kind of expense?
No, this 103 million, again, we anticipate would be reimbursed from the federal funds, and to cover it in the short term, we've implemented the current year freeze to freeze non-essential operating expenses and hiring, and we'll have to see where we stand at year end.
So just to be clear, when you say in discussion, this is something that who's in discussion about making that money available for every jurisdiction in the country's got revenue shortfalls.
Yeah. For us, we're having discussions with our U.S. senators and representatives.